30 to 50 is good, right? What happens if we start getting a lot? What would we do if we start getting a lot of urine output? You're thinking, oh, he's gone into his diuresis phase, right? Well, no, don't think that. Let's just reduce that fluid back a little bit. We can control this. We can decrease this if we need to. Okay? We can increase it if we need to. If there's no urine output, we need to start, we can bump these up. It's okay. But we just need to maintain that urine output. What else do we need? What else is goal fluid therapy? What about blood pressure? What do you want that systolic to be? Greater than 100?
Yes.
Okay, what about heart rate?
Less than 110.
There you go. Somebody has studied.
No.
Just a good guess.
Karen's been like putting out the answers.
No.
What was our heart rate? Like someone had?
110.
Somebody hasn't studied.
So Barbara's like, what?
Okay. All right, so let's look at the burns for a few minutes, okay? What do you think face is? If you're just looking at face, what do you think face is? Do you see any blisters?
First degree.
No.
No blisters.
No blisters, just kind of red. So we're going to say this is a first degree burn, okay? All right, let's move down a little bit. Oh, look. We've got some blisters here. So second degree, superficial. That's right. Okay. What did you remember about deep? Or full? Is it deep? Deep. Second degree. The other type of second degree. What do you see?
No blisters.
No blisters.
White waxy.
Waxy. So we might say that he's kind of looking like that down here. That's what it kind of looks like. Okay, red. It can be red. It can be yellow. I didn't have any yellow the other night. White. You might have a little bit of white. There's some white right there. Okay. What about third degree? Brown, black. Where might you see a third degree? I actually probably see some third degree here. Okay. Chest area right here. It's probably we would consider this some third degree. But look at this right down here.
Muscle tendon.
Yep. Yep. So that would be like your third degree burn. Now, I can tell you that I've seen some third degree that is just white as it can be. Okay? It's just white. And it's burned down underneath, but it's just not open yet. Okay? All right. So, we have an entire leg here that's burned. Okay? What's one important thing that we're going to be really watching for this burn that is entirely wrapped around this leg? Pulses. Okay, so we're going to be checking pulses here. We're going to be checking pulses here. What kind of pulse is this? Dorsalis pedis. What is this?
Inferior tibialis.
Yep. Back here?
Popliteal.
Okay, in the real world, if you've got one here, you've got one here, and you've got one here. So quick assessment, if you're like running crazy, feel right here. Well, guess what? Now I'm not feeling anything, so what do I might need to do? Doppler. So I'll go get my Doppler. Okay, I'm hearing it. Good. You got to keep that in mind. How often do you think we check these? Am I in your way? Come around here if you can't see. How often do you think we need to check these? Every hour. About every hour. Every hour. All right, so I'm Doppler and I'm feeling, I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything at all. So what do you think we're going to do at this point? Call the doctor, because guess what we're going to have to do probably? Escharotomy. Okay, so escharotomy, we'd take all of this off. Now keep in mind that we probably are going to have some exposure of the pulse right here. We usually have like a little open area, and we'll mark it if we can. Okay, just because if you have somebody else going in there and check, it's just kind of courteous that we mark that for them. Okay, so now we're having to do an escharotomy. Okay, so what is the purpose of the escharotomy?
To return the flow back.
Try to get the blood flow back down there. Okay, so they'll come in and they'll cut. with the scapula. You don't do that. And if the doctor asks you to do that, you tell him hell no. Okay, that's his job. That's his job. So come down through here, and we cut, and we cut, and we cut, and we've got a little bit of blood flow back to that. Now, that's not going to make it all better. There's a long road ahead. Just keep that in mind, okay? All right, same way with the arm up here. If we check the pulses, if we, if we don't get any pulses, we can feel, we Doppler. If we don't Doppler, then you don't hear anything, then we're going to do the same thing up here, okay? I have seen them cut here. I've seen them cut across here, across here, across here. What happens? What happens if this doesn't get cut?
The pressure.
Can't breathe well.
Yeah.
So if we're not breathing well, what kind of acid-base balance do you think we go into?
Acidosis.
That's right. What are we going to give for that?
Bicarb. Sodium bicarb.
Sodium bicarb. I got some right over there. I mean, not real sodium bicarb, but that's why I brought those in here. So, the main problem with burns, and keep this in mind, the main problem with burns is that